Today I'm going to answer some common fertility questions that we get. Today's question is, can flaxseed increase estrogen? Now this is a common question that I get because one of the things that I suggest through eating a healthy fertility diet, trying to support hormonal balance through the use of nutrition, is to eat ground flax seeds every day. And there's a couple different reasons for that, but the first is that they're high in omega-3s. All you need is about 1 to 2 tablespoons of ground flax seeds per day. But the common question that I get is, will this increase estrogen within the body? Because a lot of fertility issues such as endometriosis, fibroids, heavy periods are estrogen dominant type conditions. So it's understandable that you might be concerned like something such as flaxseed. Could it actually increase estrogen levels? This is an understandable misconception because flax seeds do contain something called phytoestrogens. So to understand what phytoestrogens are, we're going to first need to kind of break down estrogens within the body and different factors for that. So yes, flax seeds do contain lignans, which are phytoestrogens. But no, they don't necessarily increase estrogen. They don't work the same as a medication. They're a food. So when it comes to estrogen within the body, let's just simplify it and look at 3 different factors in the strength that it can have to increase estrogen within the body. So the first is going to be endocrine disruptors. These are the biggest threat to excess estrogen within the body. These are chemical compounds that mimic estrogen within the body, and they do so in a very strong way. So some examples of endocrine disruptors are going to be chemicals such as phthalates, which are found in fragrances, chemicals found in cleaning detergents, a lot of skincare, makeup ingredients, hair care, and household cleaners. Those are some of the ways that you're going to be exposed to endocrine disruptors within the home on a daily basis. And this is one of the main causes, I believe, of a lot of the imbalances in excess estrogen that we're seeing currently. So what they do in the body is they will go and they will go into the estrogen receptor sites and stimulate estrogen production. They can also stimulate the production of more estrogen receptor sites, and this can be a factor in increasing estrogen levels within the body. The second level of estrogen is going to be what your body is producing within for itself. So this is going to be a medium level of activity within the body and strength of being able to increase estrogen. And then the third is going to be phytoestrogens. This is a very simplified explanation, but when it comes to phytoestrogens, they also will go into the estrogen receptor site, but what they're able to do is they have the weakest of all stimulating effects within the body. So if they're in a receptor site, they're going to be even less stimulating than what our own body is producing. So this actually gives the body an opportunity to have a protective mechanism against the excess estrogens that may be found from endocrine disruptors or overproduction of estrogen within the body, because they are taking up that receptor site and their action is much weaker than even what our body produces. So this is protective. If you're consuming phytoestrogens, this is helping to take up space in those receptor sites so endocrine disruptors just don't have a place to go and to have that stimulating action. So they are protective. So if someone is experiencing excess estrogen, it's actually beneficial to eat phytoestrogens as a protective measure. Now, if you're someone who has low estrogen, then these phytoestrogens, even with their low estrogenic effect, low stimulating estrogenic effect, they can be beneficial to help actually to increase your estrogen levels to a healthy level. So that is how phytoestrogens are working in the body. It's a very common misconception, but they're actually very helpful. Now, another factor of flax that is really important is the omega-3 essential fatty acid content. This is going to be beneficial for healthy hormone production, uterine lining, a lot of different factors when it comes to fertility, so another major benefit. And then the third factor when it comes to flax seeds is going to be their high fiber content. So fiber is fantastic at helping to bind excess estrogens and take them out through the digestive tract. And it's extremely important to be regular when you're wanting to support hormone balance. If you are not going to the bathroom at least once a day and you're not very regular, estrogens can sit within the gut and a lot of different things can happen, which is also stimulating more production of estrogen type compounds within the gut. So fiber and having healthy, regular bowel movements every single day, digestive tract is an important factor for that. So flax hits a lot of these different benefits very specifically. So 1 to 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed per day is going to have a great benefit. That's all you need. It's part of the Radical Fertility Smoothie recipe. You can also just add these to your foods, to your salad. I make a fantastic flax porridge. Look for the recipe on my socials. This is something you can add to fruit and it tastes super delicious. So that is how flaxseed can benefit you, and different ways to understand how flax does not actually increase estrogen in the way that a lot of people think it does. Short story, if you need it to be lowered, flax can help with that. If you need it to be increased, flax can help with that as well. So don't be afraid of flaxseed. If you have any questions, you can reach out to naturalfertilityshop.com, and I will see you in the next video.